Hello my friends and welcome to a new video. Today I have a fantastic review for you. Well, at least a review of a fantastic product. The next Level Racing HF8. So what is it exactly? Well, it's like a mat that you place in your seat and there are like 8 different motors in it, and those motors create a haptic feedback, so it vibrates. So there are 2 different ways to connect the HF8. You can connect it to your PC using the game-telemetry to drive it, so drive the vibrations, or you can just connect it to your console. So I have a PlayStation 4 Pro, I connected it to it, and it uses then the game sound, or the sound that your PlayStation generates. I started out with the PlayStation. It will be the least impressive experience of the two, since the vibrations are only transduced sound. The connecting of the HF8 happens with a 3.5mm jack in the controller. It has a loop through and two-way communication, so you can connect your headset to this. I asked Next Level Racing if it would be possible to connect via a USB to jack dongle, and they responded positive, but I had no luck so far with the Logitech dongle I have. A few tips here. Turn the volume of your console all the way up, both general settings as the in-game settings. Another tip would be to fiddle a bit with the sound settings if they are present in your game. For Gran Turismo there are several options like enhanced sound, but also engine sound, shifting sound and tire sound. Those options can all be changed to suit how you like it to feel. So driving with it feels a bit like with the TDFB. It's the same thing, so you feel the light vibration, but these vibrations that you feel here are much more intense than what you receive with the TDFB, of course. So now I have the acceleration, I feel the vibration in the seat. It intensifies. And now it is mostly gone. Then back on the accelerator and you feel again the vibrations. It shifts a bit from left to right. I'm not sure how this is possible, or is it just my... Of course, I have the 7.1 surround on. Like I said, I'm not sure if it does anything, but at least I know the output is in stereo. So it should be able to have like 2 different settings that you can feel here. Yeah, so it is not developed for PlayStation. That's obvious, because before I drove on PC and I know the feeling there is a bit more intense than here, but still the TDFB is also not the biggest sensation, but it is a sensation extra, and this is what this HF8 is about. So it's not bad on PlayStation 4. I mean, it's like I was really a fan of the TDFB, so it's a bit like the TDFB, but times 8. It's just so good. Yeah, when you use it, it gives that extra sensation, and I was already like, okay, if this is on console, I am interested in what it would give with a PC. So this is the result for PC. Oh my lord. Oh. This oh. I'm loving it. I cannot. I want to say something, but I'm just completely flabbergasted by the sensation that it brings. So I started out on the console, which was already a very nice feeling. But this, my friends, oh, oh. When you go fast, intensity ramps up. Oh, this is not good because it invites you to go really fast. Curbs I feel a bit less, but this can also be because, well, I think a lot also has to do how you perceive this with the setup that you have, because now it's really at 100% of vibration, but you feel it, huh? Oh, I love this corner. This is my favorite corner. I forgot this one. Friends, I don't say it often, but this piece of hardware, it will absolutely change the way that you drive. On PC there are a lot more settings that can be adjusted, and again, like with the PlayStation, it will take some testing to find the correct balance for all the vibrations to come through. The entirety feels just so much better when driven by the game telemetry. There is also the possibility to use SimHub with the HF8 should you have games that are not supported by the Next Level Racing software. SimHub does allow for a far more precise configuration. A point also worth mentioning is that I would actually be able to use SimHub to capture GT7 game telemetry and drive the HF8. I have not tested it before, but it does sound an interesting feature. So it's not only for racing games that you have the haptic feedback. You can have it also for shooters or just when watching a movie or listening to music. It was fantastic. The first evening that I had it, I just put on some music and I just chilled in the seat, getting a massage from the HF8. It was fantastic. So it has... I'm glad that it has a broader use than just racing games. A concern that I may have for this is how durable it is. So, well, if you put it on the highest setting all the time and you play a lot, how long will this thing last is a good question. So it's brand new, it's just released. So I hope that the durability of this is good. It's not cheap, so yeah, you never know. Because it is also the first product that I know of its kind. You had the vest and stuff with like the haptic feedback, and of course you have the butt kickers. But it's the first time that I see something like this appear. So yeah, a bit of pioneering of Next Level Racing then. We shall see. So the price, yeah, €250 is a lot of money. Okay, my point for this software would be around €200, and I think that if availability becomes bigger, that you will see some price drops to €219 or even €199. A bit the same like with their seats. So I think it will drop in price. I often online see a beautiful motion capable rigs and butt kickers that could probably shake the fillings from my teeth, but I also know that I don't want to go that far. Sim driving is just a thing I do for fun, and like the majority of people, I have limited space, budget, unlimited time. The HF8 allows you for a nice extra sentiment on console and a very fun experience on PC for about half of the price of a butt kicker and no effort. On the box it says that you can put it in a chair and connect it in seconds, and that's not so far from the truth. But it's not only that. I have criticized Next Level Racing in the past for over-engineering, but for this hardware and software they adapted the Placeit strategy KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. It's easy to connect and easy to set up. There is one rotary button that changes the intensity and the mode, and that is it. I'm very pleased with how the HF8 turned out, and I would not hesitate to recommend this enthusiastically to any person that is looking to increase the immersion of their sim driving. It might perhaps not be suitable for serious racers and esports, but for pure entertainment, this must be one of the best purchases I made since I started reviewing hardware. Thank you all for watching. Should you consider buying this, don't hesitate to use the provided affiliate link, and for the rest, I will see you all next video.